Alright, we are live breaking down for you today a special game. And it's NBA 2K17, NBA Jam TE 2K17 on the Super Nintendo. See if I could show you the picture of it since it's actually a reproduction cart. Get as close as I can there. That's in the system right now. So we're going to do an overview of the rosters, play some games. Hogs with a Blog is the one who made the creation of this particular reproduction. And my brother's with me today. He found it in
Toronto, Canada.
Yeah, apparently they got a big reproduction cart retro gaming scene.
Yeah, there's multiple stores that I found out there that had just tons of repos, and it was pretty great. And the one that caught my eye was this one, so
yeah, and this, I'm not a huge reproduction cart guy myself, but I always thought if someone could remake NBA Jam and add the current players, that would be awesome. So we finally got something here, and I got a cart of it. I've been thinking that someone could do this ever since, the Tecmo Super Bowl guys started doing reproduction carts of those, and then, various other ones I've seen. But here it is, NBA Jam. So 2K17 NBA Jam TE. So go ahead, hit start on the controller.
you don't have control.
No, the one bad thing, and we're not going to do it. There's one drawback to this particular game, and it's the fact that if you select the options, it will just go to a black screen and you'll have to reset the system. So you can't go to options, you're stuck on the default controls, which means you can't put on hotspots or any of the power-ups. You can't turn on tag mode. So that's kind of a bummer. The biggest bummer for me, though, honestly, because I could play the game either way with tag mode on or with the computer player, is the fact that you can't change your controls. Because I don't use the default controls on the Super Nintendo. I like to make Y shoot and shoot and block, and B pass and steal. And turbo always the top.
You gotta turn your world upside down.
I know, we're turning it upside down for this. So, Matt, let's go to head-to-head. We'll play a game versus each other. And before we do that, we'll go through the rosters.
Trying to figure out which button to press.
Welcome to NBA Jam!
Does it keep the record?
It does keep the record. That's the one good thing about this card is I played 2 games and turned the system off, and it kept my record.
Oh, that's beautiful.
There I am, 1-1. So it will keep your record, even though you can't delete them off, I guess, once they started, because you can't get an option. So your record's on there for good.
Locked in.
Alright, so I'll do the Eastern Conference side. Matt will go through the Western Conference side. So he'll go through and we'll say who the players are. So go ahead.
I have to read them. Alright, we got Durant and Curry. And Curry and Durant. Durant. Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, I'll tell you who the guys are.
You should just read them.
Alright, here, I'll go through them. So the Warriors got Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and they got Draymond Green. So that's a powerful team right there. I'm not going to go through each individual stat because we'll be here a while. Each team actually has 4 players. So if you remember NBA Jam TE, each team only had 3 players by default, and then if you got the extended rosters, you either got 4 players or 5 players on each team. So this starts with the standard 4. So let's look at the Clippers. Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and then you got to go to 7. JJ Redick, another good team. Redick can shoot some threes. Lakers, we got D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, Brandon Ingram, and Jordan Clarkson. Phoenix Suns, we got Bledsoe, Brandon Knight, Tyson Chandler, and Devin Booker. Devin Booker just had a 70-point game yesterday.
What?
Yeah. He's a sixth player in NBA history to do it, but they still lost to the Celtics.
You drop 70 and you lose?
Yeah, they lost. Today's NBA game there's a lot of scoring, so guys like Devin Booker just scoring 70 points in a loss like it ain't nothing. All right, so let's see. We got Damian Lillard, C.J. McCollum, Plumlee, which is actually traded to the Nuggets, but this game's rosters are accurate of January 1st, 2017. And then Festus Ezeli gets in the game. That was kind of a surprise to me. But Hogs with the blog put him in there. And then the Seattle Supersonics, which we know this franchise changed into the Oklahoma City Thunder. We didn't get the Thunder logo, but they're still the Supersonics. So we got Russell triple-double Westbrook. We got Victor Oladipo, Enes Kanter.
That's a 70 porn star.
And Steven Adams.
You got two 70s porn stars on this team.
What? Kanter and oh yeah, look at the
Put them together.
Put them together.
Oh, I don't think there's one where they're both together.
Oh, come on. You can't get Adams and Kanter on the same team? Oh well. So you got 12 combinations on each team. I didn't even actually notice that at first, that you couldn't do that. Alright, Sacramento Kings, we got DeMarcus Cousins, who's traded to the Pelicans now. Rudy Gay, out for the season. We got Darren Collison and Aaron Afalo. He ain't nowhere to be found. Dallas Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki, Harrison Barnes, Wesley Matthews, Andrew Bogut. And Andrew Bogut's character model looks kind of crazy. And we got some people in the chat here. And he says, me and LeVar Ball beat Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson in a 2-on-2 game back in '91. And that sounds about right for what he's been saying lately. And UCLA went down yesterday. What team are the Pelicans? We'll get into that. There's actually 3 teams in the rookie slot because there was some expansion teams since this game came out. So I'll go over those when we get to the rookies. Denver Nuggets got Kenneth Faried. I can't say Dion Gallinari. I know his first name, but I mess it up every time. We got Jokic. He's been killing it in the NBA lately. And we got Barton. So Denver Nuggets, not bad. Houston Rockets, this is a power team right here. James Harden, Eric Gordon, Brian Anderson, and Trevor Ariza. So that's a good team to use in this game. So for the Minnesota Timberwolves, got Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins. This is a good team in this game. Adam Levine with that dunk, that 9 dunk. And we got Gorgie Dang. San Antonio Spurs, we got Kawhi Leonard. Look at those stats on him.
That's my boy.
We got LaMarcus Aldridge, Paul Gasol, Pau Gasol, and Tony Parker. Utah Jazz, we got Gordon Hayward, Derek Favors, Joe Johnson, and Rudy Gobert. So this is another good team. I like them. All right, so rookies, we actually have Danilo Gallinari. Yeah, that's his name. Thanks for helping me with that one. So the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Raptors are all in this slot. So here we got the Pelicans team. We got Anthony Davis. What the hell's his name? Evans has been traded quite a few times. He's back on the Kings. I forgot his first name. It'll come back to me. Buddy Hield. And then now we're moving to the Grizzlies. Marc Gasol, Mike Conley. We got Zach Randolph. So these teams only have 3 guys on each roster because there's 20 spots in the rookie slot. Now we got the Raptors. We got Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Valanciunas, and I think that's it. Yeah. Tyreek Evans, that's his name. Couldn't think of it for a second. All right, let's look at the Eastern Conference. We got Dwight Howard, Paul Millsap, Kyle Korver, and Kent Bazemore. So, Atlanta Hawks would be a fun team to use, especially because you got the power with Howard and Millsap, and then you got Korver to shoot threes and Bazemore. They're kind of a good team in this, I would say, just by looking at them. All right, Hornets got Kemba Walker, Nick Batum, Gilchrist, and Cody Zeller. They're all right. Not too big of a fan there. Chicago Bulls, Jimmy Butler, Dwayne
Buckets.
Wade, Rajon Rondo, and Robin Lopez.
A little waste in the 4th slot.
Yeah, but you know what? At least these guys are still on the team. If they put like Taj Gibson or Dougie McBuckets, they wouldn't be there. All right, Cleveland Cavaliers. We got LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. So yeah, these are one of the better teams in the game. And I used this team, and Kyrie Irving's at a small size in this. All right, Detroit Pistons got Andre Drummond, Reggie Jackson, Caldwell Pope, and Tobias Harris. Indiana Pacers, Paul George, Al Jefferson, Jeff Teague, and Monta Ellis. Milwaukee Bucks. We got Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, Chris Middleton. We got Parker, who's been injured quite a few times. Jabari Parker. And Greg Monroe. Greg Monroe hasn't done too much being on the Bucks. All right, Boston Celtics. Al Horford, Isaiah Thomas, Bradley, and Jay Crowder. Miami Heat. We got Whiteside, Goran Dragic, Justice Winslow, and Tyler Johnson.
Where's Bosh?
Well, Bosh, he really hasn't been playing because he's got those blood clot injuries or issue. New Jersey Nets, we got Brook Lopez, Booker. That's one guy I don't really know, to be honest. Jeremy Lin.
He doesn't have the crazy hair of this.
Anthony Bennett, I don't know how the hell they got him in the game. He hasn't really. He was the first pick in the draft, but really hasn't stayed on a team. New York Knicks are pretty cool to use. They got Carmelo Anthony, Porzingis, Kristaps Porzingis, Derrick Rose, and Joakim Noah.
Oh, beautiful. What a great roster.
The Orlando Magic, not the Orlando Magic of old, got Serge Ibaka, and he's actually traded to the Raptors now. We got Mr. Dunk Contest, Aaron Gordon. We got Vujacic and Bismack Biyombo.
What a name.
And the 76ers, we got Joel Embiid, Nerlens Noel, now traded to the
It doesn't
Mavericks.
say Amiibo?
I'm sure. We got Ben, we don't play our rookie year, Simmons, 76ers, and Jalil Okafor. I mean, we got a lot of first-round draft picks on this team, so that would be kind of fun to use. And then we got Washington Bullets, and I guess the Bullets was too violent of a name for an NBA team, so they changed it to the Wizards. And we got John Wall, Bradley Beal, Martin Gortat, and Mahimi. Mahimi gets on the team. I was surprised by that too. I thought maybe they would put Otto Porter on the game, someone like that. But yeah, that's pretty much all the players on the default roster when you play this game. If you saw when we first started the stream, if you play all the teams, all 30 NBA teams, and there's like some super teams with Jordan and Barkley, and it says, what else did it say? Jordan, Barkley, and Scala?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what
there's
they are.
also like other characters like Harambe is Kanye West, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump.
Yeah, and I think if you want to know the secret characters, you have to view the README file on the download of this game. Now, this one we're obviously playing on a cartridge, so we're actually playing on the Super Nintendo. You can see here, I'm hitting down. Super Nintendo controller.
Oh wow, beautiful.
There it is. Alright, so now we went through the rosters just so you can see who's in this game. And it's time to actually play one now.
So a team stuck out to me before you even went through the rosters. The Knicks.
The Knicks?
I'm really feeling Melo and Rose. Just
Alright,
seems
see
like
what they can do.
a super
For ya.
speedy squad for me. I think Melo's really gonna get it done.
Alright, I'm gonna go with let's see. Who do I want to be? I'm
You
gonna.
should go with the hometown losers.
Ooh, Chicago?
Yeah, they suck.
Jimmy Butler's good.
Butler's good. I mean, Wade, his stats are not great.
Yeah, they're middle of the road. Dunk 3, that's way too low for Wade. He could still get up there and put down at least a 6 in dunks.
I feel like Hogs with the blogs just doesn't like Dwayne Wade because his stats should be better than that, especially in threes. He's only a 5.
Yeah,
He can drop them.
It's kind of rough. I think I'm gonna go with. No, I don't want to be the Spurs. I'm just gonna go crazy with Westbrook. Let's do it. Gotta hit start.
Yeah, your start's intermittent. You need new controllers, buddy.
Tonight's matchup, Knicks versus Supersonics.
Time has not been kind.
Oh, Westbrook got the small height? That's terrible.
I'm already hitting the wrong button.
2 points.
Yeah, there's like the thing is whenever there's a reproduction cart
Yeah.
and it's not an official release, you know, there's probably a team of guys that went into the ratings when, you know, it's just a single user. And you might have some disagreements. And Russell Westbrook being a small guy that, even though he's a point guard, he's like 6'3", 6'4", and he plays like a freaking power forward, especially rebounding. So I think he should get the taller height. Especially Oladipo, he's like, what, maybe an inch taller than Westbrook? And he's bigger
2
than him.
points.
You got Rose. Rose is small too.
How tall is Rose?
Rose is 6'3". But that's the thing, like, I always thought there should be 3 heights in the NBA Jam on the consoles.
Dazzle.
Because then you could have, like, centers and power
I
forwards.
keep hitting the wrong button.
Yeah, that's the thing about not changing the controls. Being able to change the controls.
2 points.
I keep trying to block you. Or trying to push you and I jump up.
The rebound. Heating up. Dazzle.
Also, Westbrook.
2 points.
So Durant actually did play
At the buzzer.
on the Supersonics. Westbrook didn't.
What? When there was Supersonics, Durant was on the team?
Yeah, his rookie season.
Oh.
But of course, Durant's on the Warriors in this game, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't see that. Westbrook's only poor stat is block. I think it's time for the Westbrook Steven Adams combo. I'm interested to see what he made Adams look like in this game. That's right, Super Jam. Here it is. It's NBA 2K17. What's up, Brandon? On the Super Nintendo. We're playing it on the console. So there's a reproduction cart. What do you remember what the game store was called?
It's called Game Shack.
Game Shack in Toronto.
I think it's a chain in Canada. That one. Oh, that's a good Sprite.
What, for Steven Adams?
Yeah. I got a good one too. For Noah.
I think that's what Bogut looks like, too.
Like
That
Noah.
long hair.
Noah looks really goofy.
Heating up. Yeah.
Porzingis, I like his Sprite.
Wild
I mean,
shot.
overall, like, there's minor complaints, like, that Westbrook is short, but he's a point guard, so I can see why the decision was made. But overall, you know, the one weird thing is I used the Warriors in one of the games I played yesterday, and Klay Thompson and Curry are both white with, like, black hair.
Wild shot.
Well, yeah, because they're both light-skinned black guys,
Yeah, I guess.
so I guess the thinking behind it is differentiate them from Durant and Draymond. But they just look like, especially Curry, he just looks like a small white guy. He basically has like John Stockton's Sprite. So it's like really strange.
Yeah.
Since Westbrook is small and he can dunk and do everything, he reminds me of Spud Webb from the original games.
Yeah. Jeez, he's flying around.
Heating up.
I can't even touch him.
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah.
See, and being a shorter guy, it's hard to get up there for the blocks.
Ugly shot.
Oh, come on.
Whoa.
There he is. Steven Adams gets the rebound. Oh, we gotta go for that slam. That was just a bad decision.
Oh, come on, Joe Kim.
Joakim and Noah. He was, you know, when he was on the Bulls, he was a fan favorite for sure. And I saw that, like, he just got suspended for 20 games for some kind of drug. I didn't read into it, but
Joe Kim?
yeah. But it's not like the Knicks were going anywhere anyway, so who really cares?
I love Joe Kim. Let him do the drugs.
Let him do it. Alright, can I get Oladipo and Cantor?
Here we go. This is the squad right here.
Oladipo's actually really good. I mean, he's better than Dwayne Wade. Come on. He's faster, he can dunk better. He probably can dunk better at this point in his career. His steal. But yeah, Oladipo's really good in this game. This is going to be a good combo because Oladipo's got the taller height.
Does anybody wear goggles in the NBA? Do we have a Horace Grant Sprite?
Kirk Heinrich used to wear goggles, but he hasn't played this season.
He's a free agent right now, right?
Yeah, I think his career's over.
Dude, the Bulls need to pick him back up.
No.
We need him.
Amari
He's Captain
Stoudemire
Kirk.
wore the glasses too,
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
but he's not playing this season either in the NBA. Man, this is not going so well.
We got some nice rubber banding going, maybe? Or I'm just great.
Stolen.
Get out of here.
Rose can dunk. Get up there.
A little. Oh, come on! You can't hit that jumper. You could see too, like they put their own advertising in the back. Hogswiththeblog.com.
Heating up.
See that on the left side?
Yeah.
That was kind of clever.
Damn it! I'm gonna blame this on the controls being backwards.
Yeah, I keep messing up too. I'm not used to this.
Heating up. Yeah.
Oladipo slamming them down.
Man, getting beasted.
Oh, I give Canner a chance and he just misses a dunk. Alright, now this game is just screwing me over.
Heating up.
2 missed dunks in a row.
Oh,
Enos Canner for 3!
wide open.
Nope. Alright, last quarter. 4th quarter coming up. I'm going with Westbrook and Adams again. Wipe those injuries clean off the board.
How do you have 9 blocks with 2 power?
Because Porzingis is a young NBA player, so he's not very strong.
He's a little boy.
Yeah, he's still got some youth to him. I'm sure he'll bulk up as years go by, but right, finally getting on fire.
That's not good. Let's get Melo, slam it. Oh,
Get out of here. Westbrook doing it all.
it's over.
It's over, right?
Just don't have confidence right now. God.
I'm just taking him down. Timing those perfectly.
The turnover.
Oops.
The rebound.
That's what I like to see.
Oh.
Yeah! Get in there!
Oh, it was right there. Can't catch me. Porzingis. Computer player, every time I give him the ball, he just misses a dunk.
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's that rubber band AI. I'm going to have to dunk like 3 times to get one in. Hold the ball, run around with Westbrook.
I can't catch you.
Layup?
Yeah. The rebound.
Oh, I'm surprised it didn't go
It's
in.
not rubber banded enough.
Hello. Heating up.
Big dunk. Just getting boards, getting offensive boards, going for that triple-double with Westbrook.
Glad this one didn't count for the Retro Sports League.
You're glad it didn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to do that to you. All right, Westbrook. So yeah, all those stats, they're all glowing. Means I did pretty good. But that's a combination of whatever player I used in the first slot. Even led in injuries. So he's getting pushed, moving the ball around. But yeah, there you go, 48-42. It plays just like NBA Jam TE would on the Super Nintendo. I don't see any difference in that, so. Did you?
No, it's great.
Yeah, so this reproduction cartridge cost $40 Canadian
So that's about $30 American.
right now, because we know that can always change.
But you know, if EA doesn't want to put out another NBA Jam, we'll just hope Hogs with the Blogs puts one out every year. It'll be great.
Yeah, Hogs with the Blog. You know, you got a good thing going. Fix that options menu, and I would call this a masterpiece.
Yeah, that's the only negative to this.
Hit me up too. I like to get my input on tributes.
You might
With
have
the
to
players.
talk to him.
Yeah, I know.
You could probably do that. I think I went on his website and he was asking people at some point about stats.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I think you want to play another game of this, or you want to switch to team games on Sega Genesis?
If you want to do one more of these, and then we'll go over to doing the Genesis practice.
All right.
I would like to use maybe the Cavs.
In this game?
Yeah, I don't really use LeBron on you. Kyrie. Why? I only use LeBron.
All right, let's do it.
It's a flat earther.
NBA Jam.
Yeah.
That's a great record. 0-1.
0-1 can't be erased.
I wouldn't erase it. Most of my records look like that anyway. Let me think about this.
All right, I'm not messing around this time. I'm going with the home team, Chicago Bulls. Start with Butler and Wade.
Showtime.
I'm drinking some Dr. Zevia right now. It's supposed to taste like a Dr. Pepper. It has stevia as a sweetener instead of sugar.
That's
It's
super.
non-GMO. And it looks like I just lost a tip. So Dwayne Wade gets the tall height in this game.
Yeah, that's super weird.
I mean, he should, in my opinion.
But I mean,
But he's
Westbrook
He's
doesn't,
6'4", and he's basically the same height as Westbrook.
2 points.
I'm assuming Rondo's going to be the short guy on this team. And I kind of want to see what Robin Lopez looks like with this crazy hair. He'll probably have the same sprite as like Joe Kim and Steven Adams.
Robin Lopez is just gonna look like a giant turd.
No.
Yeah.
Robin Lopez is solid.
What a terrible center. It's hard to go one season with Gasol and then you have him. You know what I'm saying?
Count it.
He's a different type of player.
Yeah, hot garbage versus good.
No, he's more of a defensive player, rebounder. Honestly, he's played solid for the Bulls this season.
LeBron didn't even go for a dunk.
Well, you got to be in position.
I'll show you.
He's got Jimmy buckets on him. Butler did one of the best defensive jobs in the 1 year. I think it was 2000. I want to say it was 2015. Wrong button. The Bulls
Clearly.
played them in the semifinals. For the second round of the playoffs, they played the Cavs. They actually gave them the best match in the Eastern Conference. They went down. They lost 4-2, but Jimmy Butler played great D
Dazzle, dazzle.
on LeBron, and that's when the Bulls were able to rely more on Derrick Rose for offense. But he was coming off injury, and they just didn't have enough. So
I miss Rose. Everybody hated him, but I still loved him.
I don't hate Derrick Rose. I just think
He needed to leave this city because a lot of people hated him for no
he just
reason.
sat out, and when you're coming from a town that had Michael Jordan, that seemingly had the desire to win and play through anything, Derrick Rose just a lot more cautious, and some of the statements he was making in the media just kind of aggravated people. Do I got a Rondo Robin Lopez combo?
Yep, right there. Right there, little buddy.
I don't know if I want to use Rondo though. But this is the quarter to try it. Second quarter, why not? Still got 2 quarters to make up for it. Wow, Robin Lopez got a nice haircut. Looks like a nice young gentleman.
That looks like Tony Kukoc.
It looks like he just left the Tony Kukoc sprayed in from the original game.
It's B.J. Armstrong and
he's
Tony
white.
Kukoc. Oh, damn. Oh, all right. I'll take it.
It's B.J. and Tony. Oh, geez, right here. Except Rondo can't shoot.
He's on fire.
Oh, Kevin Love.
I couldn't remember which button to press.
Yeah, the Bulls roster construction this year has just been awful from the get-go. I mean, they kind of fell into Dwayne Wade. I don't know if they would have signed Rondo had they known they could get Wade earlier in the free agency. But, oh man, they're just a mess. They traded away Doug McDermott and Taj Gibson. Everyone loved Taj Gibson, even though, he was going into free agency after the end of the year. And Dougie McBucket, someone, he's probably underperformed at this point for where he was drafted, but he still would show up in games where he would hit like 4 or 5 threes, and those games they usually can win. But he wasn't consistent with it. But you trade for Cameron Payne, Laverne, and who else did they trade for?
Stolen.
Oh, Anthony Morrow, who doesn't even play.
Kaboom.
And then you send Cameron Payne down to the D League after like 5 games. So you're not even playing him. The Bulls roster's got like 4 point guards with Rondo, Carter Williams, Jerry Grant. It's just a
At
mess.
the buzzer. Yeah.
Rondo! 3 at the buzzer.
I don't want to see that clutch rating. I don't
Clutch.
believe it. I don't believe it.
Mr. Clutch, Rajon Rondo. Kevin Love.
That's never what I would have said about Rondo. 5 clutch, 6 3-pointer, pulls it off anyway.
5 clutch. Alright, it's time to go back to Butler and Wade.
Let's see if we found the fourth.
You can't go wrong with that combo of Butler and Wade, though. An NBA champ.
We just go out and use LeBron anyway. I was super excited at the beginning of the season just to see that. But did not work the way that I wanted it to.
From the outside.
Oh, come on, Jimmy.
Yeah.
The thing about the Bulls, both Butler and Wade, they're both slashers to the hole. That's the best offensive game. Both guys who could draw fouls, but they're iffy on their shooting.
Yeah.
So the floor doesn't open up too well in the Bulls. Mirotic has his games, but he's inconsistent
From the
too.
outside.
I would have loved to see Mirotic in this game instead.
Yeah, well, the thing was,
Yeah.
he's not a proven commodity.
For 2.
But he looks more like Tony Kukoc than Robin Lopez does, so I think he would fit the Sprite just fine.
Elbow.
The LeBron James has like the, and so does Wade, I think. I don't know. LeBron has like the Gary Payton sprite from the original game.
LeBron should
Like
have
a little
the
white fading on the face.
LeBron should have the balding Drexler sprite.
No, he shouldn't.
His hairline's been receding ever since he's been in the league.
For two. Yeah.
LeBron, it's a 3.
Do you think the programming for the Pistons getting better than the Bulls in the fourth quarter is still in the game?
I don't know if that is actually. I don't know. Probably.
Like, how do you?
I mean, I don't know how to make these reproductions, so I don't know how deep in the coding you have to go to even find something like that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go Butler since he has no injuries, and Robin Lopez. Do they have that team? Can I pass it up?
I don't know, buddy.
Butler and Robin Lopez to end it off.
Wow, you just committed suicide there. Seppuku. Honorable suicide.
Robin Lopez coming up big with the offensive rebound. Get that out of here.
Blocking LeBron, come on.
Yeah.
No way.
I told him to pass.
No way Kyrie's getting that in. Little jumper from the elbow.
Heating up.
Here's a strategy. Goaltending to try to get on fire. Oh, he comes up with a huge block.
Oh,
Oh, man.
yeah. That was clutch.
That was not clutch.
No, that was an accident.
That shot was not going in. Oh, man.
Heating up. 2 points.
Come on, that wasn't goaltending.
Nope.
That was on its way down.
You got to know your NBA Jam velocity.
Oh yeah, okay.
The rebound.
Okay,
You
buddy.
got to know what you could get away with
Heating up.
on that arc of the ball. Jimmy
2
Buckets.
points.
Lock it down, LeBron.
Yeah.
There's
That
that
was
clutch.
right on that defense, too. Hold a nice long jumper. Jimmy for 3.
Bulls win
11-point win. Chicago Bulls over the Cavs. They've played the Cavs well this season.
Have they?
Yeah, I think they're the only team in the NBA in the Eastern Conference over like the last so many years that have put up at least a 500 record against the Cavs. Everyone else is under 500. Man, Jimmy Butler's got a lot of glowing stats.
I got donks.
Just beat up LeBron in that fourth quarter.
Dunks and boards.
Alright, so played a couple games of NBA Jam 2K17 Tournament Edition for the Super Nintendo. It's a good time. Like I said, only drawback is the option menu. Doesn't work properly, but you know, since there is like super teams at the end of the game, and if you look through some of the, let's see if we could get to it right now. The player rosters, like it shows you players in the game that wouldn't that aren't on any of the teams that we went through at the beginning of this video. Let's see if we can get to it right now. Here it is. We'll leave this play. So there's Garnett, Kobe, Tim Duncan. So these are guys that aren't on any of the teams, so you got to unlock them somehow. So you're probably going to want to play through the game just to see.
Yeah, I would recommend getting
Barkley.
this if you can find it. I haven't seen it anywhere online. I only saw it in person there. There's Shaq.
One of the guys is Vince Carter. There's Vince Carter.
He's in the league.
He's in the league, but he's not on the
Wow.
Grizzlies. I saw Jimmer Fredette. I don't know why he's in this game. He's not even in the NBA, but he's scoring 70-something points in China. There he is, Jimmer Fredette. What team is he on?
I don't know. You went through the teams.
No, he's not. He wasn't on any of the teams. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh.
how's he in the game? Because he's not on any of the teams.
Hogs with the Blog has humor.
Hogs with the blog, Jimmer Fredette.
I think Hogs with the Blog has some type of GoFundMe going for raising money for some charities, like trying to get $10,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going, but you should check out his website. This is a pretty cool ROM hack. So.
It's cool ROM hack. Yeah, I think he's raising some money for a sick friend or something. So, yeah, hogswiththeblog.com made this reproduction cart, and we appreciate it. We had some fun with it. So, yeah. So we're gonna, if you're watching this stream live, we're going to play some NBA Jam T on the Sega Genesis, some team games to get ready for the Friday Night Retro Tournament.
Clearly, I need it.
And he needs it after getting worked twice in a row.